Here's the answer for day 4, problem 1. Sketch the graph of f of x equals 1 plus the cosine of x. I'm expecting a wave function. We just need to find some dots that we can then connect with a smooth curve. We can use the unit circle to help us evaluate the cosine of x for different radian values for x. For a little more accuracy, I'm going to locate this spot right here that's between 0 and pi. This is pi over 2. And I'm going to locate this spot right here that's between pi and 2 pi. This is 3 pi over 2. Similarly, moving to the left, I'm going to mark the center spot there and the center spot there. That will allow me to get more dots in a more accurate curve. Let's start to choose values of x, starting with 0. The cosine of 0 can be found using a calculator or the unit circle. The cosine of 0 is 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So when x is 0, the function turns out to be 2. The dot is up here. Okay, now the cosine of pi over 2, that's 0 on the unit circle. And then when you add 1 to it, you get 1. So when x is pi over 2, the function turns out to be 1. Okay, next let's do the cosine of pi. The cosine of pi is negative 1. And negative 1 plus 1 is 0. And so that dot has a height of 0. This dot here will turn out to be there, and then for 2 pi it will turn out to be back up there. And we can draw in a curve. Make sure you round the bumps of the curve, not pointed like a V. Okay, now moving over to the left, we can replicate that pattern. So there, 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 and then up there would be the dots. So just draw that curve down, round it at the bottom, start coming back up, and round it up there at the top. So here's the graph of our function. Several weeks ago we graphed f of x equals the cosine of x, and it did not have this extra plus 1. It was exactly the same shape, but it was 1 unit lower on the grid. So adding 1 creates a vertical shift. It moves the entire wave function up 1 unit. Now, day 4, problem 2. Find the sum of the first 1,000 terms of this sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, up to 1,000. We want to add all numbers from 1 through 1,000. There's a fast way to do that. We can use the formula that the sum of the first 1,000 terms can be found by taking 1,000 divided by 2 and then multiplying by the sum of the first term and the 1,000th term. Notice that the 1,000th term in this list of numbers happens to be the number 1,000. 1,000 divided by 2 is 500. And then this sum here turns out to be 1,001. So we can find our answer by going 500 times 1,001. The answer is 500,500.